Hey, what's happening gamers? It's K-Wing here and it's time for another 3DS video review. Street Fighter and I go way back as it was from my childhood. To this day, the series, mainly Alpha 3, is one of my favorite fighting games of all time. Street Fighter 4 has earned much respect from me over the last couple years, mainly with the addition of the Super one last year bringing in Guy from Final Fight. Still, I can't help but feel deja vu reviewing this game again. I've already done an in-depth 20-minute review of this game in 2009, then a detailed short review for Game Nights TV last year. The 3D port, while without a doubt the best launch title for the 3DS, it's just that, a port. So for information about online play and all the additional features, see my other Street Fighter 4 reviews, because I'm just going to focus on what the 3DS game is all about. Looking at the main menu, you can see not much has changed other than the figure collection menu, which has to do with, of course, the Street Pass system, a feature I haven't really been able to use because of where I live. Online play is excellent in this game and the lag is far less than I thought it would be for the handheld. The matches ran smooth, but the same rank issues you experience in Super still remain. Since the 3DS shoulder buttons are a lot smaller, it makes using these buttons in the heat of battle a bit annoying. Out of all the games I own for this system, Street Fighter 4 is the only one where the top buttons really feel cumbersome. However, that's why the developers offer two control options, the ability to customize the controls and of course the touchscreen. Like with my Alpha 3 for Game Boy Advance, I only use the light and hard punches mapped to the buttons. For the touchscreen, I use the EX moves and of course the Super and Ultra combos. I have to say that Capcom adding the touch feature was a great addition for this game and fixed many reviewers' complaints over the L and R buttons. So, what didn't I like about this game? For one, there's no additional content. Capcom announced yet another port of this game recently for the consoles and they're adding new characters. So why couldn't they have brought these characters over to the 3DS version first? That way more people could have said, hey, this isn't really a port, it's got new characters. Next on my small little list, we have the dynamic view. Yes, it looks amazing in 3D, but the camera angle makes it too difficult and clumsy to fight. Plus, this wasn't intended for Street Fighter. Need I remind you of the EX games, Capcom? I don't think so. My last complaint about this game is with the graphics themselves. Again, the visuals for the fighters and the game in general looks almost identical to its console counterparts. But with one big hiccup, the backgrounds don't move at all. At first I thought, okay, not really a big deal, but the still imagery for the backgrounds was just too much with the 3D. Literally, everything pops up at you and it's hard to pay attention to your opponent. Too much noise for my taste, Capcom. To wrap up though, I think this game is great. All the fighters are unlocked right away, the downloadable content is in this game without having to pay for it, like extra costumes, etc. This is one of those games that you wish the 3DS had longer battery life, because it's so addicting and you just don't want to put this game down, and that's a very good thing. Besides being the best looking game on the 3DS right now, it does have enough bang for your buck and will keep you entertained on the go like it's supposed to. The gameplay is excellent and the music complements the game as it should. Nothing has been lost in translation from the console ports except for the still imagery. So bottom line, Super Street Fighter 4 3D is definitely worth adding to your collection and is a must-have game. Well, that does it for this review, gamers. Keep checking back for more 3DS reviews and other content seen on this channel. Remember, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop with what's going on with me. Also, if you're new to my channel, why not subscribe to support this and other reviews? It's free for you and it's good for me. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this review. Have a great rest of the weekend, and until we meet again, gamers, God bless and happy gaming.